Hey, how's it going, everyone? It's Coach JC. Everyone gather around, should be a good one today. Today's topic is you can't pray for a good man and then turn around and say all men are the same. The world don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? Whatever kind of energy you pour out there to the universe, that's what you're gonna receive. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women talking about, oh, no, there's no good men out here, no good men out here. All men are the same. All men are dogs, cheaters, etc. But they still want to be blessed by one. They still want to be blessed, blessed by a good man, healthy, stable household. But it can't work that way unless your mindset changed. And you stop putting up with the nonsense that you were dealing with before. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with inconsistency, dealing with men walking all over you, talking to you any kind of way. You gotta have self-respect for yourself, self-respect for yourself, for your own sanity. You know what I'm saying? Because can't nobody find you if you always in a negative place or negativity looming over your head. You gotta stay positive. You gotta stay lifted. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Optimistic. Like, you know what? It just hasn't happened yet. You know, I've dated guys who not even cheaters, players, whatever been, but that doesn't mean everybody's like that. You know what I'm saying? There's good-hearted people, good, godly men, you know, into the word, into the books, into creating families, building legacies, you know, and it just wanted you know, but you too caught up with negativity or, you know, into your past relationships, then he ain't gonna be able to find you. You know, I just point blank. You know, just to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be, hey, you know, it hasn't happened yet. Whether you're 30, 35, 40, 45, hey, you know, it just hasn't happened yet. But you gotta wait my turn. And I've been on some good dates. You know, be honest with yourself. Be on some good dates. Just didn't work stuff out. A lot of stuff a lot of nonsense you dealt with that should have been erased years ago. You know, it should have been when that man was coming at you sideways. Should have been let him go. Or hey, he talking real grading to you in the beginning. You let that stuff explode, or build up, and then next thing you know, he's talking about, oh, he ain't this, he ain't that. You know, or you might have a child by the man. I'm like, come on now, he ain't this, he ain't that. But guess what? You got a child. You got this man's seed, his DNA in you. Come on now, man. That don't work. How does that work out? You know what I'm saying? So it ain't really about judging. Just like you gotta have that mind frame. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, even for guys too. You know, women ain't this, women ain't that. You ain't never gonna find you no woman. You always feel like every woman gonna use you for your credit card or your money or resources. You ain't gonna be able to find a woman like that. So it's all about, like I said, praying. It's all about having good faith, being optimistic. Like I said, even for me, you know what I'm saying? I could be, oh, no girl want me. You know, they just want this type of dude, street dude. And I ain't had that mindset. I did have it early on, like I said, when I was in my teens and early 20s, but it's like, I had to grow out of that. I'm like, nah, if I wouldn't choose all types of men, I'm just not the one, I just not put myself out there enough. I always criticize myself. I'm like, hey, I'm not going out there enough. Hey, I'm not approaching enough. I'm being too shy, too timid. I'm not approaching enough women. So that's what you got to do. You got to go out there and approach women. You got to go out there and, you know, make your presence known. Get out the house. Get out your comfort zone. You know, do stuff that you really don't feel like doing, and go out there and approach. Like I said, I wouldn't have met my wife. If I'm going to Waffle House and I see her, she with her friend, I didn't go over there to approach her, then I would not be 5 years in. I would not. Olivia wouldn't be born. So you gotta take that risk. You gotta get out your comfort zone. So that's just how I gotta be. But yeah, though, that's all I really gotta say for this video. Make sure you like, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Coach JC. And I'll see you in the next one. Until the next time out, Coach JC.